Good afternoon, Lakshmi. So, how did you land in mooting?
I think I always had this trait. Like, to be very frank, I had this trait of arguing with everybody. Like, my parents used to point out that, oh my God, you're so argument. You keep arguing about everything. So I think that is when I landed into mooting, because mooting gives you like the first base to what a lawyer does, and that is sticking to your point, and that is taking up your stance and maintaining it throughout. So I think that is what moved me into mooting, and the actual litigational experience that you would get as a student, that advantage moved me to mooting.
And what interests you about mooting?
Well, the thrill of just defending a client, no matter how bad the stance is, or how wrong his the evidence might be. Yet you have to stick to him no matter what, or you may have to you have to research a lot, and you have to provide those cases, and the very fact that you're standing in near a podium facing your judges, and that thrill of putting your point forward, that I think is the best thing I feel about mooting.
What skills does mooting build?
Firstly, the first and foremost is research, because you start thinking about cases, you start thinking about various angles that you can provide to a moot proposition, and then you have to substantiate those angles. So that substantiation only comes with good research. So that research is the first and foremost skill that you build when you're mooting. Second, the confidence, and second is also the kind of speaking skills that you're supposed to put in. Okay, the confidence is a package about it, but then delivering whatever you have with conviction, and with being assertive and not aggressive, and at the same time maintaining the humility before the judges, because after all we are in a mock court, so we are supposed to maintain the decorum. So I think those are the skills that you build when you are a mooter.
Any tips and advice you have for new mooters?
For new mooters, well, all you have to do is just do research. Like, you have to be very good with your research, because ultimately what substantiates you is your research. And secondly, what will also help you will be your speaking skills. So I think like, there have been many instances I can tell you where I've conked off because I was nervous. So I think that nervousness should even if you have it, you shouldn't show it up. So that will actually mess up your points.
Any interesting experiences about moots?
Oh, well, all of my moots have been very interesting experiences, to be very frank. But I think my first mooting experience in HNLU would always remain special for me, for the simple reason that, well, it was my first first moot, and it was the thrill of going for a moot. Like, it was a different thing altogether. After that, it became a little habitual, but then the first moot it will always remain special.
Any additional comments that you would like to make?
No such comments. I'll just say all the best.
Thank you.